Collective. Hope everyone's having a beautiful and blessed day. This is going to be a timeless reading for the collective. So take these messages as they resonate, leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Okay? Don't take what is not yours. And yeah, let's enjoy. Let's see what comes out. I did get a new deck. Here is called Self Direction, the Self Direction Oracle. So it's helping you to guide yourself through your journey. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're always here for, to help guide you through your journey. All right, so let's see what messages come out for you. This is for everyone, for the collective, no matter what your sign is, what placements you have, there should be something in here for you. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, okay, and comment down below. I do want to make a quick announcement before I start. I will be incorporating dream interpretations on the channel. So if you were interested in that, hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. But if you are interested in dream interpretations, that is something new I will be incorporating on the channel. So just stay tuned for that. It should be very fun. I think you all will love it. So I know it's been fun for me doing it. So yes, let's get this started. Let's call in the angels, let's call in the ancestors, the spirit team, our higher selves. We're in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So what is the energy here for the collective? What do we have going on? Let's see. What is the energy that we need to speak about today? Ooh. Willpower, stay focused. Nice. It says resisting temptation, maintaining boundaries. That's a very good card to start out with. I feel like you have no time to waste. I see that clock in her hand. Like your time is precious. Your time is golden right now. You're making the most of your time. You're not wasting any time. You don't want people to waste your time. I feel like you've come to a point where you are ready to end cycles that you've been holding back from ending at this time, right? I'm keep getting the word time, saying time. But you're resisting a lot at this time, right? You're not going back on your word. You said you weren't going to do something and you're not doing it. All right. And if you did commit to yourself that you wanted to get something done, you're putting the action in, right? You're putting in that work, putting in that time to make sure that it happens. All right. Hey. I can't even see the name, but hey. But yes, staying focused at this time is going to be super, super important. Willpower is something that we all have, right? We just have to pull that energy from out of us. Sometimes from the deep depths of us, we have to pull that willpower out to make sure something happens for us, right? Make sure the changes start to occur, making sure that our goals are being met and we're receiving our rewards that we want. Okay. You have opinion and argument. All right. So there obviously is a difference of opinion between you and other people. But hey, so what? It says staying vigilant. Psychological game and emotional manipulation. All right. So obviously you need to stay focused and have the willpower. Again, it says resisting temptation. So somebody may be trying to come in, something, a habit or a person or whatever, negative thinking, whatever it may be, right? Kind of trying to push you in another direction to say, oh no, you're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. But no, you're staying focused. This is what the name of the game is, all right? The game at this time is pushing through. The name of the game is making your 24 hours useful, right? And you don't have time to waste with people that are trying to stop you or things that are trying to stop you. So getting around that, getting over it, getting through it, letting people speak their mind and not caring or not letting it affect you, right? Not so much not caring, because we do need to have a sense of compassion for others, but the energy of you're not allowing their opinion or allowing whatever it is they're trying to implement in your mind, right? In your way. Don't let it affect you at all. Okay? I just saw the card at the bottom of the deck a second ago, and the girl had a blindfold on. It's like you have to be blind to the bullshit. You have to be focused where you're supposed to be focused and not, everything else is just a distraction. Let me get another card here for the collective, please. Ooh, look at that. See? Again, the energy is still needing compassion. So it says cooperate and consensus. Coming to some sort of agreement on something or how things will have to go from here on out, I'm hearing, right? Because two different sets of opinions can have two different paths. But if you're thinking about a situation in a way of like, you know what, how can we resolve this issue? And if you can't resolve the issue, you go about your business in the way you need to go. Okay, you ain't got to stay nowhere that's not working for you. But if you can work it out, right? Don't just try to leave a I'm hearing don't go to bed angry. So it says traveling and strengthening connections or relationships, excuse me. All right. I feel like you're getting past people who don't want you to grow, and you're finding people who do want you to grow. All right. This willpower and this staying focused is also you determined to get out of situations that have held you back. All right. Getting away from people that have held you back, that you have wasted time on, that you have gave too much of your attention to, gave too much of your energy to, and you're finding the right people. So, the energy of the soul tribe right now is very important. We are in the age of Aquarius, so that is the humanitarian, that is the community energy. And so staying with people or being around people who have your best interests at heart is always something you need to look for and pay attention to when you're around anyone, right? Does this person have my best interests at heart? Or are our disagreements bigger than what we can agree on? All right, because sometimes the pros outweigh the cons, but do the cons outweigh the pros? Right? It has to be a reciprocation of energy, and you not interrupting anything they have going on to succeed, and same with the vice versa energy. Right? All right. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello, hello. All right, let's see. What else do we have for the collective at this time with the energy? What is the message? Okay. Abundance. It says, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. This is what happens when you stay focused. Right? When you have that willpower, that mindset of abundance, all right? When this is what you're focused on. If it's not bringing you success, if it's not bringing you abundance, if it's not bringing you security, if it's not bringing you love, if it's not bringing you joy, then this is when it's not meant for you, right? You know that it's the time for that thing has run dry, and you need to go to where the abundance is, right? Where you are getting that energy from. So keep a positive mindset with all of this that is happening. So, because I do feel like at this time, a lot of things are being presented to us. Our eyes are being open to a lot of things and a lot of people that we associate ourselves with. And it's really this energy of, what are you getting from it? Are you getting an abundance of wealth, or are you getting abundance of debt? Are you getting abundance of happiness, or you got an abundance of arguments, right? So really paying attention to that is going to be important. It says wedding rings with opinion and argument. So definitely having a difference of opinion with someone that you're deeply connected with. Like, you may be seeing someone in your life where you feel like you are on different paths at this time, or things are not just how they used to be, and it's causing conflict within a relationship. So even if you're not married to someone, this could be a job where you're, committed to this job. You've been there for a while, but it's like something that doesn't feel aligned anymore. And you have to kind of figure that out, what that is. It says union, wedding, married, soul connections, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So you may have promised somebody something. Somebody may have promised you something, but the contract hasn't been fulfilled. All right. So it's time to maybe renegotiate or come to terms with where you guys are and see how you can move past something. All right. If it's worth it or if it's not. That's all a matter of choice. Okay. What do we have here with cooperate and consensus? What is the energy? I'm not answering any questions right now, so if you have any questions, email me and we'll talk from there. This is just a collective message. Let me get one more card, please. No. I just hear the song outside. It's not my problem. So there's going to be some things, like that's what I keep hearing repeating in the song. Not my problem. So there's going to be things that's not your problem that you can't deal with. Like, there's things that you have to control within yourself and deal with on your own, and other people have their own things to deal with. So there is a sense of an energy of codependency here, where one person is more determined than the other. All right, one person is the snake is here. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. Oof. Messy, messy, messy. Okay, so there could be conflicts in the home, right? This argument is here. Something is like, again, is it worth it? Like, whatever happened, whether some type of third party energy or some type of just like not having enough time, things not being clear with another person or where you stand, like all of that has to go out the window. You have to get some type of clarity. So the snake is coming out of the grass so you can see it. Right? There is going to be something here, and it's going to be for you to make some sort of choice if you want to stick with this or if you want to move forward. So what are you sticking to? Is it biting you? Is it constricting you in any way with the snake? All right. Is this healthy competition? Right? We all have enemies, but how do you work with those enemies, right? And you don't really work with your enemies, but like, how do you work with that energy of having people that are against you, right? How do you come to terms with that? You see these two cups here. It's like you have to come to terms with something, come to some sort of agreement even. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, let's see. Where's my deck? Let's get some tarot out here. What's happening for my collective? It's like somebody is determined to win, but something is just stopping that. But I feel like, again, once this snake is revealed, because I feel like you've been holding on with this wedding ring. It's like you just committed yourself to something that is putting a lot on you in some sort of way. And you need to come to terms to that on how you're going to deal with it. All right, let's get the tarot. Let's see what it's saying. The Ten of Swords is here. Oof. This is some heavy energy. What's going on with this Ten of Swords? What is going on? The Queen of Swords. The energy is heavy because you don't got time. The Queen of Swords does not waste time. She's like, what are we doing? Like, this is done and over with. I ain't got no more swords to stick in the back of this thing. Or, hey, you maybe had been stabbed in the back once too many times with something. All right? You had an abundance of issues with some type of thing, person, something that you were attached to. And at some point, the Queen of Swords has to say, no more is no more. There's no more arguing. There's no more fighting. There's no more attachment. There's no more anything. All right? Cutting something off from like the head. That's interesting. You have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. So you're taking back your energy in some sort of way. Again, I feel like you're coming to this realization on how something makes you feel, how happy something makes you, how consistent is something in your world. The Ten of Cups is like you have to make sure these cups are filled at all times, right? So everything is happy, everything is in harmony, the joy is always there, the fruitfulness is always there. But with the Four of Cups, this is like missing out on something, missing out on some type of abundance or missing out on some type of fulfillment or some type of joy. And this is why, again, with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it's time to cut something off. It's time to end the cycle. It's time to commit to whatever you said you were going to do and make sure that happens. All right. So you're not feeling this energy of disconnection or this energy of depletion or even an energy of feeling like there's something out to get you or something that's, hindering you. Yeah, you got to cut it off. The Emperor. You have to cut it off. The boss. All right. Whether this is the control of something or someone in your life or you taking your control back and making sure that that you do what you have to do. Like plain and simple. The Emperor gets up every day and has his thing that he does that he knows that he's going to be successful with. Right. If he has his routine or he knows he has to get some sort of deadline met. This is just the Emperor doing like energy of making sure everything stays on course, stays on track, right? Pulling the energy into the right places and not wasting time on things. Same energy of not wasting time. The Emperor, he don't got time to waste, right? He got business to handle. There's things and people that need him more than things that don't deserve the time. You have the Five of Coins. Whoever this is in your world is going to feel like hurt by the fact that you're pulling back your energy, right? The Five of Coins is here. They're going to be like searching, like, oh my God, what happened? Why is this happening, right? But I feel like you have already experienced that. You've already experienced this energy of feeling like you have no control or you have, less than what you deserve or things are not just working in your favor. So when you take your power back to actually direct that power in the right way, that other thing has nothing to feed off of. It has nothing to go to. But again, not my problem. That's what it says. All right, let's see. What else do we have for the collective? Let's see, let's see. Thank you for joining me here today, whoever is here. The Four of Cups with the Seven of Staves, the Seven of Wands. You're definitely blocking something out, right? I feel like even when you do this, though, you feel a little bit like, oh, you know, mad I had to go through this, right? But again, don't dwell on the comfortability of something or something that was like keeping you in a kind of a state of complacency, right? You're fighting against that energy. You're getting your way. You're wiggling your way out of something. I feel like you're breaking free of something, some sort of codependency where, again, even though you're breaking away from it, there's still some sort of attachment to it. So working at detaching from this energy. Okay. Working. Ooh, okay. We got 3 cards. We got the Ace of Staffs. We have the Page of Coins. And the Two of Swords. I feel like you definitely make up your mind in some sort of way. You make some sort of choice that brings things into focus again, into the right place again, right? Where it was supposed to be, where things were, you know, heading to originally. I feel like you got off track in some sort of way. And this is you getting back on track, getting back refocused, especially with the Two of Swords being here. You, again, blocking out things that are not, you know, meant for you to see, right? Do not look at everything. Do not engage with everything or everyone. Only the things that you're supposed to, that is meant. Look, the world is at the bottom. There's only certain things you're supposed to engage in that brings you your success, that brings you what it is that you want. Okay, so the world is, you know, giving me this energy of lesson learned, right? You learned your lesson here and you don't have to go through it again because you see things for what they are and you're moving forward with a better, a clearer path, right? Better mindset, new sense of self. Yeah, the Five of Staffs, you're picking up the pieces. Five of Wands, picking up the pieces, going through what you need to go through just in order to sort things out again. Because I feel like whatever this is, things did get a little messy. And that, you know, hey, we got to get messy sometimes to get clean. You have the Three of Staffs and Judgment. You're ready now, right? You're ready. So you preparing yourself, getting things in order, sorting through things, cutting things out, doing what you got to do, battling what you have to battle so that you're prepared, right? And then when the time comes, it's like you're standing again, right? These wands are all over the place. The 3 wands here, standing up, the Judgment is like, okay, now you're ready. Now all that you had to do is done. Let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. You are not going to stay stuck. That's what I want to say here. If you have enough focus and enough willpower, you are not going to be stuck. You're not going to be caught up in what is trying to entrap you. You got to just be smart about what's happening, right? Let me get a few more cards here for the collective. You have the King of Coins and the Four of Staffs. More victories, more success. Everything is happening. It's good. Like things are going to feel back in place. Right? The King of Coins with the Four of Staffs. Everything feeling like it's back in place. You feel comfortable again. You're out of that energy. You made it out on the other side. You got through it. It's all good, right? Just know that it's going to happen. And that's only if you allow it to happen. If you don't, then guess what? I don't know what's going to happen because I didn't get that message here. All right. Let's get a few of these cards for this message, for the collective. This is my deck I created myself. Clean up your mess, right? I showed you the Five of Wands. Clean up your mess. Pick up the pieces. Do what you got to do. Get yourself back on track. You know, again, you got to get messy to get clean. There's nothing wrong with that either. If we stayed clean every day, what would be the beauty in all of this? Like, I don't know. You got to remember that the journey is going to be everything. It's going to be fun. It's going to be sad. It's going to be rough. It's going to be easy. It's going to be up. It's going to be down. It's going to be all of it. So just go through it, right? And when you go through the parts that aren't so favorable, make it favorable. The Emperor is here again. Emperor energy here twice. All right? Clean up your mess. Take charge of your life. Take charge of the situation. Don't allow the situation to control you or dictate how your outcome is supposed to come. Okay? Something about August. Somebody's name could be August or something from August. This could have been a problem that started in August or something to that effect. It says travel plans, right? Maybe something with traveling. You could have went somewhere and seen something new. I'm hearing something, you traveled somewhere, you could have been local or foreign, and it changed your perspective in some way. In August, you did something that changed it. Yeah. Nosy people in success. So nosy people are watching your success at this time. And let them. I hope they're watching me too, because I'm being successful right now. Let all the nosy people watch my success, right? And the nosy people are watching you succeed. Like they're watching you travel places. They're watching you in this emperor energy, right? Bossing up about yourself and about your life and taking charge, right? Staying focused, not worrying about other people's opinion, right? Getting things that are coming to you that are meant for you at this time. You have Libra. We're in the Libra cycle right now. So balancing out all of these energies with making sure that you're thinking before you act as well with the Libra card, because your karma and your, whatever you do today, you get a reward for, you get a action behind it. So just be mindful of what you're doing. You have 31. So something about the number 31 or the number 4 here is important for you. And then it says offerings give. So maybe you need to give out 31 offerings, right? In different ways, whether it be advice, whether it be money. You need to do some type of offering to help your situation, right? Sometimes we always asking for assistance, asking God to help us. But how are you helping? What are you doing so that you're receiving those, the greatness in return? So, yeah, let me get a few more cards. A few more. What do we have for the collective? Number 19, knowing thyself, trusting thyself, the beginning and the ending, trusting yourself all the way through. That's what I just heard. In your birth chart, get to know yourself. Get to know your birth chart. Go online, put it. If you don't know what time you were born, that's fine. You can still find out a lot about your placements and your signs, your houses, where things fall, why you behave the way you do. Hey, maybe you need to do an inside scoop on somebody else's birth chart, whatever you know, if they know their birthday, and understand this person's perspective on something. Okay? And look at that. I said that, and what do you get? Get clarity of mind and judgment. So there's some type of deeper understanding that needs to be had to make things, just clear and how they're supposed to be. All right, so collective, this is the message. I hope it resonated for you guys out there. Thank you for whoever was here with me. Please hit the like button if you're still here. I appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You already know how it goes. I'll talk to you later. Deuces.